Me late to stream? No. Actually, you're the one who's late. Got him. Frickin' Nagiri's been a member for 7 months now. Ew, gross. 7 months of furry stuff. Ew, imagine being a furry? Couldn't be me. Also, imagine being late for your own live stream. Also couldn't be me. I'm gonna move myself down a little bit. You guys don't need to know that I don't have anything below the torso. No legs. Who needs legs? Legs are overrated. Let me just share this stream on Twitter and stuff real quick, and then I'll actually be entertaining and stuff. Let me see. I need to get the picture, and then I need to paste it in, and I need to go. And then I need to write. I'm gonna be like, anyway, I'm live right now, lol. Yeah. Don't need anything else, it's fine. Yeah, nobody needs to know that I skipped leg day. The one thing that you should never ever do. I want to share my stream. I want to share my live stream on my main channel as well. Just because. I don't do that all the time, honestly, just because I forget. Yeah, so I'm a little bit late to stream today because I kind of got distracted. Wait, where's my thumbnail picture? Here it is. The beautiful illustration is like looks kind of trash, but that's the joke. I'm live right now. What can I write? Come help. It just sounds so like demanding if I write come to my stream right now. Help me plan out my new streaming intro. See, if I had an intro, this wouldn't have happened. You would just be sitting and watching the intro screen for like 10 minutes. Yeah, anyway. So, if anybody watches me on, something went wrong, bro. Nothing that a little refresh won't fix. Oh, the refresh made it worse. Hell yeah, I cannot access my thing anymore. Oh, you know why? It's because I'm still logged into my main account. I'm being a bit silly today, not gonna lie. Just a silly guy. Okay, wow, it's already got limited ads. Amazing, I love YouTube. I don't know why YouTube hates this channel so much. It's like arguably even more wholesome than my main channel, because on my main channel you see like people getting ripped apart by cat claws and stuff. And this channel is just me like drawing fur. That's probably why it gets blocked, honestly. It just hates furries. It's like, ew. Furry? Disgusting. Anyway, those of you who follow me on Twitter may have seen my recent tweet asking if anybody knows of a... Okay, so basically, I have my thing open and it's distracting me. Where's the animation? That's a great question. We haven't started yet. I should probably... I need to learn to like do this stuff at the same time. Okay, you can't see this window right now, but I'm just writing in how big the resolution should be. 1920 by 1080. And then I'm gonna go to window, timeline. It says I can also press X on the keyboard, but that never works. I don't know why. So basically, yeah, I can't do both at the same time. I'm just gonna doodle while I'm talking, while I'm giving some context. I mean, I need to do some warm-up sketches anyway. Bit of advice, if you feel like you can't draw for some reason, do some warm-up sketches. That's probably what you forgot. Anyway. Where was I? Yeah, so basically... if you ever watch a live stream on Twitch, there's like a tab on people's Twitch channels. Did I actually make that post? Wait. I'll get to the point eventually. I just want to check. Okay, I did. I have like a really bad habit of starting to do something that reminds me of something else, and then I go do the other thing, and then I completely forgot what I started with. Anyway, warm up with a cute Sylveon. That's a really good idea. We love Sylveon on this channel. We've drawn like at least 20 of them at this point. So yeah, Twitch has a nice feature where you can go to a separate tab on somebody's channel, and there's like a streaming schedule. So you can see when that person is next gonna go live, because obviously the difference between live streams and there's a hair on my microphone. Be gone. Disgusting. The difference between live streams and videos is that you can watch a video whenever you want, no matter what your time zone is, whenever you have the time, you can watch the video. It's not gonna go away, probably, unless there's some weird circumstance where the person wants to delete the video after a certain time. Anyway, that's where streaming schedules are nice, because then you can look when the person is gonna be. Oh wait, I wasn't done with my previous sentence. The difference between YouTube videos, or videos in general, and live streams is you have to watch a live stream like, I mean, technically you can watch a live stream like after it's done, but it's not the same experience as watching a live stream while it's live, you know? So you have to like know when the person is going to be live. And everybody knows YouTube is very very silly platform, and they don't like to they barely inform you if somebody uploaded a new video. So if you want to rely on them to tell you when somebody's going live, yeah, good luck with that. Thank you for the super chat, Jay. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Can't stick around today because I'm gonna be driving home from Atlanta soon, but I just want to say hi. Hope you have a good day. Hey. You too. Have a safe trip home. Or else I'll be very mad. Yeah. Thank you for stopping in as always. Where was I? Why am I not blinking? It's like not detecting that I'm blinking. Anyway, you don't need to see me blinking because it auto blinks just to prevent it from getting too uncanny. Sorry to say Twitch livestream schedules aren't really reliable. How so? I mean, I assume they can be not reliable because some people say that they're gonna stream at a certain time and then they just don't, and then it's like, okay, cool. If that's what you mean, then I understand. Thank you for the super chat, Nigiri, by the way. Have you watched Lackadaisy yet? Yeah, I actually talked about it in the last stream. I think you weren't there in the last stream. I basically said it's really good, it's really cool, but as somebody who read the webcomic before watching the animated version, I felt like some of the voices don't fit the characters. Just because I have, like... The example I gave was Freckle. I've always pictured him with, like, a young-sounding voice. Because, like, the whole thing with his character is the juxtaposition between, like, he's this cute little bean who's, like, really innocent and stuff. But he's, like, really good with using guns and stuff, and you're supposed to be like, whoa, what the hell? What's going on? Whoa. So... in my opinion, him having, like, kind of a high-pitched voice, kind of young and innocent sounding, that would fit him better. But as I said last stream, I feel like that's also just kind of because I read the webcomic, so I have my own personal like ideas of what the voices. Like I read I read the dialogue, and then my head comes up with a voice, and I've just gotten used to that voice. So hearing them with a different voice that I pictured is when you forget the end of the sentence while you're in the middle of the sentence. You know what I mean. Anyway. Gotta go, but have a great stream as ever. Thank you, Draymans. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping by either way. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Goose. I really appreciate it. I'm so sad my copy of Elf Bowling stopped working. Dude, that is the saddest thing I've read today. I'm gonna take a moment of silence for your copy of Elf Bowling. Anyway, so on Twitch you can you have like a little tab that shows your streaming schedule, which is really cool and stuff, because I have a loose streaming schedule where it's saying like, okay, I'm probably gonna stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on this channel at 3 PM Germany time. But it's a loose schedule because sometimes I can't stream for every three of those days because I like have something to do on that day or whatever. You know, life as a self-employed person, your family like expects you to be ready to help them with stuff every second of the day, and sometimes that time falls on when I would be streaming. I mean, there's that, but there's also like just general appointments and stuff, I guess, that just happen to fall during that time. It happens. But basically, I would really like. I'm drawing a Sylveon, aren't I? This doesn't look like a Sylveon. I would like to have like some kind of like board that you guys can look at and just see like when I'm gonna go live, see what time I'm gonna go live, and see it in your time zone, because the time zone things is also a whole issue. Yo, Zaru's been a member for 6 months. How has it been 6 months already? This is so... I was gonna say this is so sad, but actually it's the opposite of sad. OMG, look, I'm purple now. Hell yeah. You just reminded me, so you get like these badges when you're a member, and they change color depending on how long you've been a member for. But they only go up to 12 months. But I do have the ability to add more than that, I just didn't get around to it yet. But I'm probably gonna have to do that soon, because it's probably like almost been a freaking year since I introduced membership. Which is wild. Hi Chip, hi Sammy Draws, welcome in. Where was I? Yeah, so I posted on Twitter asking if there's a thing like that. Because obviously YouTube doesn't have that feature. I'm just trying to remember what the point of this whole story was. What was the point of this whole story? Anyway, I'm probably just gonna use Google Calendar for that, because I found out you can make as like a separate calendar that's not related to like your personal calendar that you use for freaking birthdays and stuff. Steven's also been a member for 4 months. How has that been 4 months? Another month already? Ah. Yeah. Derailed like 5 times already. Dude, I don't know what is wrong with me today. I just have these days where like my you know the head empty no thoughts meme? I have the opposite opposite of that. My head is just constantly filled with thoughts. Like, so many thoughts, and they don't shut up. So I feel the need to, like, get them out of my head so that I can get back to, like, not thinking about that thought, you know? Yeah, so I'm probably gonna use Google Calendar for that. Just because I want, like, an easy way for you guys to know when I'm gonna be live and stuff, and in a way where I can, like, make edits to it and say, like, okay, this stream's been cancelled, this one's gonna be later, this one's gonna be earlier, this one's gonna be longer, you know, and I can edit it whenever I want. You can see the times in your own time zone. The only thing that I just don't like Google Calendar, like, I think it just looks ugly. That's the only reason that I don't like it. I mean, other than that, it works pretty much exactly what I want it to be used for. So yeah, at some point you'll get a link to a streaming calendar in the descriptions and stuff, so I mean, I can also use that for videos too. So I do usually write on my Trello when I'm gonna be live next. Not live. When I'm gonna post a video next. But I can imagine that would be that's kind of difficult to access and see, I guess. I don't know. So I could use that calendar to also say, like, you know, like, let's see, there's a calendar, and then it's like May, and then you have like the dates, and then it's gonna be like this, like, a weird cat live streams on this day, and here there's a stream on my German channel because I have like 20 channels. And then it's gonna be like, oh, there's a video here. This day is gonna be the next artathon and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. Anyway, today I want to work on today I want to make an intro for this channel because it's a thing that other streamers do, and I'm just copying other streamers. Wouldn't it be better to show a list of upcoming streams instead? What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you mean. Have you ever considered doing ASMR? Your voice is calm and relaxing. I appreciate that. That's a fun thing to read after I just got done rambling for 18 minutes about like 5 different things. Yo, is that a spammer? Yo, is that somebody who wants to get permanently banned? Yo? Okay, they stopped. They don't want to get permanently banned. Too bad. Oh yeah, I actually kind of considered... I've like thought about like ASMR stuff. Not necessarily ASMR, but like, I guess... I don't want to use the word marketing, that sounds so like corporate. But like, I guess focusing this channel on more like... Hey, it's like a relaxing stream, not necessarily ASMR, but like, come here and watch and just chill, and it helps you sleep or whatever. I know ASMR in particular is pretty like popular, but personally I don't like ASMR. It makes me uncomfortable. So in that sense, I feel like I couldn't like do it properly, you know. Like, I don't understand the appeal of it, so I don't think I could like do it in a way that would actually be appealing to people, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have anything against people who do like it, and like, you know, obviously some people just like whispering and stuff like that. So It's not like, in that sense, I wouldn't do it, but... Yeah. Stand by making a mock-up and sending it to you on Twitter. Do you mean like those? Because a lot of streamers like post like a picture that has like stream on Wednesday at blah 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 time, and then stream on Friday at blah 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 time. Like that's something I'll probably start doing as well, just because I like the format of it when other people do that. But mostly I just want like I want like a specific app slash website for it, so that I can make edits easy, and it updates to people's time zones. That's pretty much it. And I can also use that calendar for all of my channels. Like I can announce these streams, and I can announce the German streams, and I can technically also announce YouTube videos, you know. Which the PNG format wouldn't really work that well for. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there's even a way to, like, get notifications from somebody else's Google Calendar. That would be perfect. Okay, so I want to make a an intro, kind of like the outro that I have on this channel. And I feel like I started planning for it like 2 years ago. Yeah, probably like a year ago. But I kind of I mean that idea was probably not that good anyway. Right now I had something in my head. I was thinking of having like Chip here, and he's kind of like doing something cute, like playing with a ball or something. So you can like watch Chip being cute while I'm like finishing setting up the stream. And I don't know if that would be too complicated, as in like taking forever to animate. But I was also kind of thinking of like me in the background on like my chair, like, and it looks like I'm like setting up the stream, you know. So like keyboard here, and then like monitors like in the background, you know. Something like that. And I guess if the composition is like this. Wait, if I'm in like the third of the screen, and then I can have like starting soon here. But I also want the I also want like a fan art thing, like in the outro. But I don't know where I would put that. Technically on one of these screens, but that would be way too small. I don't know. Okay, speak a little German for us. No. That sounds so rude. I have an entire channel for German stuff now. So you should go check that out. It's called Chips Cola with 2 A's on the end. Or you can find it. Wait, did I add it to this? Wait. Wow, I love it when my internet's really slow. Yeah, you can go to my, like, this channel, and there's a section called channels, and that's where you can find my German channel. And also my main channel, if somehow you're here and you don't know my main channel. Will you do an outro where the fan art scrolls by like a conveyor? So on my current outro, it's like on a screen and it like switches through. What's a chip flick? That's a really good question. I've been doing this for like 7 years and I still don't know. But you did just give me an idea, because I could technically have the, if we made everything a bit, hello? If we made everything a bit smaller. Keep aspect ratio, yes please. We made everything a bit smaller and put it like up here. Why did you do that? This program is so rude. And then we could technically have like fan art like going across the bottom like this. Not that I know how to do that, but I'm sure there's a way. Hi, I just subbed. Welcome in. Welcome to whatever this is. Chaos. Revamp Skunks, be a member for 3 months as well. Amazing. Member for 3 months. Good morning from Ohio. How have you been? Glad to catch another live stream. Oh, what time is it for you right now? Imagine waking up in the morning. I've been okay. I've been okay. I was really tired when I woke up, but now I'm a bit hyper, not gonna lie. When are you posting the results of the last request stream? Did I not post them already? Like, genuine question, I don't remember. I'm a bit bad at keeping track of those things. It is 6:34 AM here. 9:34 AM over here. 3 PM, hell yeah. Also, have fun at school. I guess. Did Chip just kill everybody on Earth when he flooded the world? That's up to your personal interpretation. I'm just thinking about this composition. Like, if Chip is in the foreground and I'm in the background, I would have to be like really small. I mean, we technically could just have Chip doing cute things. I like the floof part. Dude, that was my favorite part to animate. Like, it's really funny because it's probably the most simple animation out of all of them. I think it only has like 3 or 4 frames, but it's one of the most satisfying. And the frickin' the sound effects that Saw used are just like perfect. So I'm eating a plant. That doesn't sound very healthy. I mean, technically we could just keep this as an idea for later. I definitely want Chip doing cute things in the middle of the screen. So we could just start, like, animating that. Gotta go work on a school project, but I wish you an amazing day, Chip. You're great. See you, dude. You're great. Good luck with your project. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new layer, aka a cell. And... well, now I have to figure out what he's gonna do. Everything Chip does is cute. Okay, it's like cute, but in like a concerning way. Like, you feel a little bit uneasy. You're like, oh, but in the back of your mind, you're like, this dude could like kill me in a second. Also, I hope everybody in chat is staying hydrated. If you're not, I'm gonna ban you permanently. So I need to figure this out because it has to be something that can like loop. I mean, we could just go pretty we could just go pretty simple and have him laying down and like batting the ball between his paws. Like this kind of thing. Also, hi Hund, how's it going? Is that the real Hund the Hound? The real one. I can't believe it. Ah. 2 empty glasses next to me, does that count? I'll allow it. I will allow it. And then his tail could be like, ooh, like animated like that. Cause that's also cute. I just don't know if that's too boring, if he's just batting it back and forth, you know? Like, I was thinking he could bat it like a bit too far and then he jumps on it, but then he would be over here and like how am I supposed to make that loop again? Hey Nightcat, how's it going? Welcome in. Coffee technically has water in it, does that count? Well, I will allow it this time, but you're on thin ice. Yeah, he could jump back with the ball, but I feel like I can't picture in my brain a way that would look natural for him to like jump back to like the exact same position, you know. Thank you for thank you for becoming a member, Liz. Liz the Venet RB. I hope that was a decent pronunciation. Welcome to Kato Squad. I hope you enjoy your time here. I have to say the thing. If you go to my community tab on this channel and scroll down, I have a post asking what kind of emotes members would like to see, so feel free to go and suggest one there. I'm gonna add the ones that are like the most requested. So feel free to request even if somebody's already said it, or you can just upvote their post, their response. I'm sorry, Zero, but I'm not unbanning. I'm not unbanning Andrea. They've been doing this for like every stream where they just act completely normal for 90% of the time, and then they just start randomly insulting people in the chat, and me too. And you know, even if it's true that it's their sibling or whatever who's doing that, like I don't care. Like, how often am I supposed to put up with it, you know? I'm sorry. Also, I find it kind of douchey for somebody to like go and pester other people to try to get them unbanned. Not gonna lie. I don't want people like that in my chat, honestly. That's how it is. They are permanently banned because I have no mercy. Is it gonna be the sock in the background? The sock. I don't know yet. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have space. Like, I think it would be cool, but I don't know. Yeah, but also, I'm like rethinking it. Because I don't want to the Chip is like the main focus of the channel, because it's like he has his own channel, you know. He doesn't need to take over every channel of mine. I'm just trying to think of like if there's another way I can incorporate my character in here. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't have maybe I should not have Chip in the middle doing cute stuff. Maybe he can do cute stuff somewhere else, you know. Okay, I'll just keep it in case we change. In case I change my mind once again. Yo, water dude, don't be spamming or you'll get permanently banned. No joke, I am completely merciless. Absolutely zero mercy. So instead, because it can be like related to the outro. Because the outro is like, I'm chilling cause stream over. So the intro can be like foreshadowing. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. What do you use for animating? I have no idea and I wanted to try to use it. Fun fact, all of the but all of the programs and stuff that I use is in the description. Cause I feel like it's kinda, I know some people have their reasons, but in general, keeping stuff like that from people is kinda like douchey in my opinion. I wanna help other people as much as possible if they get inspired by what I do and they wanna try it out too. I wanna like help with that as much as I can. So the chair would be here and I would be like this, but I would still like kind of be in the background, you know. You know what? Wait. So the keyboard and stuff is here, right? And then the PC and tail, because tails are important. This on the left side, and then Chip can be on the table doing cute stuff here. And then hello? So and then we can have stream starting soon over here. And then fan art going across the bottom. Yeah, I kind of like that more. Yeah, I accidentally drew him like the TBH creature, but I think it's great. When will we get a socks plushie for Birch? That's a good question. Yippee, yeah, I'm sad that I can't do the yippee voice anymore. I don't know. Okay, spoilers, but there is a new chip plushie in the works. Not to advertise or anything, but I did a plush reveal on my Patreon recently. So you can go and see what it's looking like right now if you want to. Okay, I don't know if this is the right channel to ask this, but I want to make a plush of the other version of Chip that doesn't have a name, like a solid name. The black and blue one. I want to make a chip. I want to make a plush of them. But now I'm wondering, would you rather have a plush of them or a plush of Socks, which is this character? I'm just asking out of interest. Be 100% honest with me. Because I could personally do either. Both. I mean, technically I could do both. It would just take longer. Yeah. I mean, I frickin' love plushies, and I love making them, so, I mean, I would literally have nothing against doing both. In that case, it would just be a case of which one comes first, you know? Yeah, I usually call them Schnitzflake, or just Schnitzel. No particular reason. Okay, so... should he still be playing with a ball, though? I'm kinda, like, on the fence about, like, Chip playing with a ball. But I also... I don't know, it's also kinda... It's pretty cute, like... Can I reliably think of anything cuter? Like, I don't know. We'll go with whatever you think would sell the most. You gotta get that bread. I appreciate that, outlook. A lot of people are, like, really, what's the word? Really anti-creators getting bread because, they forget that we live in a capitalist society and we literally have to make money or else we die. But in terms of the plushies, it's pretty easy for me to just do it as like a pre-order system so that only people who want it will buy it, and so in that case it doesn't really matter like how much money I make off of it, you know? It would just be like, however many people want it, get made. So it's not like I'm gonna like die, you know, if I do it, even if not that many people buy it. Like, I want to make cool stuff. And I want to make cool stuff that people will enjoy. Are you a furry? No. What makes you say that? Yeah, let's just go with Chip playing with a ball. I think that's fine. So, disappoint the fans, gotta get that sweet 5%. Yes. I live off disappointment. Remember the fall hoodie you made a few years ago? Well, I still wear it a lot. It's very comfortable. That makes me so happy. That's one of my favorite things I've done. And it turned out really cool. I definitely want to do another one of those sometime. Okay, so let's see. I need to make some keyframes. What are your thoughts on dogs? Okay, contrary to what you might think, I actually love dogs. And honestly, I would love to have a dog because not only are they freaking adorable and they like love you a lot, but they're like really good for encouraging you to get out the house, which is something that I struggle with. If I don't have a reason to go outside, I just don't. And that's not good for the old, honestly, physical and mental health. Unfortunately, the reason I don't have a Doge is partially because my partner is allergic to doggos and catos, unfortunately. Also because I travel quite a lot, and I don't really have anyone who would be able to look after the dog while I'm gone, and also, even if I did, I would feel kind of bad. And another reason is actually because... Hello, timeline, please stay. I still need you, bro. The other reason is because, okay, dogs do live quite long, but they don't live as long as humans, and I just know when the day comes where the dog is too old to be alive anymore, I will be extremely sad and depressed. And we had a lot of cats as like growing up, and when they passed away and stuff, that was like the hardest thing ever. It's really not easy for me to just be like, oh, that's sad, like be sad for a little while and then just get a new one. Like it really, like, I don't want to like go through that again with more pets. What type of dog breed would you get? That's a great question. Okay, I really like huskies. I know they're like a pain to look after because they're so hyper and loud, but they're adorable. And I also really like Pomeranians. They're like two completely different dogs. Like, one's tiny, one's huge, one's like loud and hyperactive. The other one's... Actually, I don't know that much about the typical personality of Pomeranians. I think they're like pretty chill. But yeah, if I did ever get a dog, I don't know. I can't decide if I would get a big dog or a small dog. Yeah, also, hi Nebula, how's it going? Welcome in, hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Honestly, not gonna buy any plushes of creators purely because I don't need more plushies. I have way too many. They're all in my closet and I can't go through them. I can't throw them out because they're my children. Okay, that's like really relatable. I used to collect Builder Fur plushies. Totally not a furry, by the way. I used to collect those before the new EU regulations were introduced that makes you have to pay way more taxes, import taxes, when you order something from outside the EU. So the prices for those things was already bad, because the shipping alone was like 20 euros. But on now if I would buy it now, I would also have to pay like 20 euros in taxes. So it goes from like 60 euros, which is already pretty hefty for a plush, to like almost 100. So unfortunately, it's not that worth it anymore to me, even though there are a few other plushies that I would like to have. Maybe I will just have to like keep an eye out for them at a convention or something one day. I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of plushies as well. And I'm struggling to find a way to like display them. That like looks nice, you know. So this is like the general animation I want to do, I think, for at least this part. Easily spent over $100 on plushies. Dude, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how much I've spent on plushies in my life. The nice thing about them, though, is that you have, like, at least if they're good quality, you have them for, like, forever. If you look after them, of course. It's not like... I mean, technically you can have shirts and stuff forever as well. But, you know, well, wearing them and washing them and stuff, they're not good. They don't last. They have the chance of not lasting super long. Whereas a plush you can theoretically have forever. So in that sense, I don't feel as bad for spending a lot of money on them. Been wondering what kind of animal are you? I am half skunk, half cat. I wanted to make a a skunk Sona, just because skunks are really cute and fluffy. But I was like, I don't remember how it happened. I wanted like cat paws. I mean, skunk paws are pretty cute, not gonna lie, but like the beans, you know. And I was like, okay. No. It was because of the ears. I wanted him to have like big pointy ears. I was like, okay, well, then I'm just gonna make him half cat. So yeah, hope that makes sense. What's that program you're using? Is it Krita or Clip Paint Studio? It's a Clip Studio Paint, actually. Disgraceful. Okay, and then I'll probably animate the tail afterwards. I wanna add in another frame before this one. We do a little bit of storyboarding. Wait, after, not before. because it's gonna be like... Wait. Hi, this is first stream I've managed to catch because my sleep schedule sucks so much. But I wanted to ask, how did you make your VTuber? If it's too long of a process to get into, that's okay. It kind of is. I'll just say I used a program called Live 2D. So making a VTuber is kind of just like animating. You literally just make like so for example, an eye open, and then you make the keyframe for what the avatar looks like when its eye is open, and then you make a keyframe for what it looks like when the eye is closed, and then the program fills in the rest for you. Sounds easy, right? But then we have to realize that you have to do that for every single body part that you want to be animated. Yeah, I was not prepared for how long it takes to make one of these. Yeah. Just watch a lot of tutorials. It's also what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something really smart, but it's gone. I apologize. It's gone. Figure out how to make it on my own because it seems very, very fun. It honestly is. It honestly is pretty fun. I mean, at least if you're a patient person. And I don't know about you, I'm one of those people who likes to figure that kind of stuff out on my own, so it is a very rewarding experience to be able to figure it out on your own and like actually get it to work and stuff. You just have to be prepared for it to be a long process, that's all. Because I like went into it being like, oh, I'll probably like make this avatar in like 2 days or something. It took me over a week, and I would say that's even like fast for somebody who's making something like this for the very first time. But yeah, stop asking me what programs I use. It says it in the description. Also, Water Guy, may I ask how old you are? Just asking. Just interested. Will there be another stray stream? If you want me to make one. This is way too fast. But generally, how I want the animation to look. Still too fast. How dare ye? Finally got to one of these. Welcome. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay here. Okay, I want to... I need a frame that's like going off from this. When you were first using Vtuber, I don't know how to pronounce that name. I think it's Vtuber Mini. How did you make your thingy? I'm trying to figure it out. On the contrary, Vtuber is really easy to use. Literally, all you have to do is make a drawing of your character with with its mouth open and one with its mouth closed, and then you just upload those into the program. It's super easy. It's really easy to figure out. Dude, when somebody answers, I don't know, To how old are you? You know they're like 8. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, but you literally type like an 8-year-old and I'm concerned. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Static Cookie. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hello. Hello to you too. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to me eradicating children from my from my chat. I mean, okay, I feel like I say this every time. But like, you can be a child and watch the stream. You're gonna do it anyway, you know. I know they're gonna do it anyway. I just don't like chat. That's all I'm asking. I'm not comfortable with under 13-year-olds using my chat. So if you're under 13, please announce that in the chat so I can ban you permanently. It sounds okay, it sounds cruel, but I've learned that when you stream, especially on YouTube, you have to be like completely merciless with what kind of people are in your chat. No upload on the main channel, sweet. I only recently got back into the content, but I believe I've been watching since late 2017. Kind of crazy, actually. That is very crazy because that is before my channel like really blew up. Yeah, that is impressive. And also, it's interesting because I see I've seen a lot of people lately be like, "Yo, wait, I can just repeat this frame. Actually, I don't need to make a new one." I've seen a lot of people pop up lately who are like, "Yo, I've watched you since this time," or like, "I used to watch you at this time." Like they just came back. It's cool. Remembering how hard it is to do this whilst also streaming. I've like gotten worse at multitasking. Heard you're dating a guy whose persona is Furry Grim Reaper. Is that true? What is furry about it? He has such a like normie soda. I mean, okay, maybe not normie. It's less of a furry, more of a goth, I guess. It says goth soda. How was this timing? I would make this part a bit longer. Actually, my thingies are like this, so I can just move like this. Hell yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's still a little bit too slow for me. I'm gonna insert some more frames. How about 2 of them? Is the stream lagging for everyone else or just me? I hope it's just you. I hope it's just you. Though to be fair, I've been having some internet issues lately, which is wonderful and great. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Jackin. Welcome in. Hope you're having an epic day, because you heckin' deserve it. Hi, hope you have a great day today. Oh. I hope you have a great day today. Watching you for very, very while. And you are my drawing inspiration. That's really sweet, thank you. May I ask a few questions about animator career? I just want to start storytelling as well, but I struggle a lot. Sure. I guess this is kind of a pseudo Q&A stream. I've been answering a lot of questions today. I'm only allowed to do that in Q&A streams. Yeah. Warder. Hey, I can answer that question. There is no community Discord. Somebody actually, Wait, do you mean, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a Discord somebody else made for, like, quote-unquote Chipflake fans. But I'm not part of it, because, I think I would, like, die of anxiety. But if you're talking about, like, a quote-unquote official server, which I assume is not what you meant. But a lot of people ask about that all the time anyway. I mean an official one. Oh, okay, okay. I used to have a Patreon-only server. But, for, I guess, anxiety reasons, it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it does exist, but it's, like, only for, like, the members who were part of it before I stopped including that as a, reward on my Patreon. So it's kind of just like a private server now. Yeah, as I keep alluding to, like, honestly, even without a server, Discord gives me a lot of anxiety. So, I can't really add managing a Discord server to that. Okay, like, people say, like, yo, just get mods to do it for you. You don't understand how much work it actually is to run a server like that. And no matter how many mods and stuff you have, there can always be, like, creeps coming in. They can always contact people who are part of your server, and you would just not know about it. And stuff like that can, like, always happen. It's too much for me to deal with, honestly. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Ozzymania. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. What's your opinion on making characters political? By that I mean adding political themes to already existing characters. Do you mean, like, officially, or like headcanon type thing, like fans doing it to official characters? Or to their own characters? I need more context. But in general, I would say, I mean, it also depends what you mean by political, I guess. Headcanon. I mean, if it's just headcanon stuff, like people is part of a fandom doing it, like, on their own terms, I guess, like writing fanfiction and stuff, that's like, who cares? If it's not hurting anybody, does it really matter, you know? Kind of a boring answer, but yeah. I think I'm gonna start actually animating this part now. I'm gonna hide the draft though, because it's distracting. Disgraceful. Okay. Okay, let's start. Are you planning on making your own cartoon series? If so, is it gonna be on Netflix in the future? Yo, imagine if it was that easy to just make a Netflix show. So I would love to, like... Yo, why is the pressure not working? Oh, it is, it is. False alarm. I would love to have, like, my own show, I guess, on animated cartoon and stuff. Ignoring the fact that you need a lot of money for something like that for a second, I actually don't know what I would make. Like, I don't have like a solid idea for an animated show. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Citrus. You been welcome in. Meow 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 meow. How you doing, Chippy Bean? I'm okay. I'm a bit hyperactive today, not gonna lie. Brain is having many thoughts. Brain is loud today. But yeah, I do actually, I have like this one idea. I have like a concept for a show. Not necessarily a show slash webcomic, I guess I'll say. That I've had in my head. It's been living in my head since I was 14, I think. So I guess if I really did have the opportunity to make a show or something like that, it would probably be based on that concept. But obviously it's one of those concepts that still needs a lot of work, because obviously it started when I was 14, so... and I haven't worked on it because I never really, like, considered it as something that I would ever actually make. It is something I would like to explore in the future, though. I've thought about making it into a webcomic. But, yeah, that's just an idea. I don't know if it would ever actually, exist. Because it also has, like, nothing to do with anything I've ever made. Like, all the characters are humans, and it's, like, based in the future and stuff. Anyway, thank you for another super chat, Ozzymania. I really appreciate it. When did your parents learn that you were a furry? They never did. Hydration. I don't know. I never, like, talk to them about that stuff, honestly, because I feel like, I don't know, it was one of those things that they didn't, like, they just didn't need to know, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Because I wasn't into, like, fursuits and stuff when I was living with my mum. So I never had a reason to tell her about it, you know. To her, I just liked animals. I just liked drawing animals, you know. I didn't have a reason to be like, mother, father, I am a fairy, you know. I mean, wait. So my dad passed away when I was 12, I think, so... he never knew that I was bi, because I figured that out when I was 16, actually. And my mum never knew I was bi, because I was also one of those things that she just didn't, like, need to know. Because, you know, obviously that was before I transitioned, so I was in a, what would you call it, like, hetero-presenting relationship. It's not that I thought that she wouldn't accept it. I don't know, I'm just weird and I don't tell people things unless they need to know, I guess. It was like, oh, if I if I ever get a girlfriend, then I'll have that talk with her. But you know, yeah, I it's the same with like being a furry and stuff. I mean, I guess that was a bit different because I didn't like consider myself even part of the fandom until I don't even know what age I was. Pretty like late. Like I was. It's funny. I was very obviously a furry for since I was like since for pretty much my whole life. Not gonna lie. Uh, but where was I going with that sentence? Yeah. If I guess if I would have been into fursuits while I was still living with my mum and I wanted to get one, I would probably have to like explain to her like, oh yeah, I you know, this is my hobby. But I think even in that situation, I would probably not like say, yeah, I'm a furry because I feel like that makes it sound weirder than it actually is. I would probably just explain it as like, oh yeah, so I created this character and I really like the idea of like dressing up and playing a character and stuff, so I decided to make slash buy a costume of them. And I don't know, that way it doesn't sound so weird when you announce it as like this whole specific thing. I feel like it makes it sound weirder than it actually is. So when my partner's family find out that I have a dog costume in my closet, that's probably how I'm gonna explain it to them as well. Like, yeah, I just have a character and I think costume creation is really interesting and I wanted to try it out. They don't need to know what a furry is. You know. But because it is kind of just the same thing as cosplaying in the anime community, you know. Never understand people who treat it as coming out. Yeah, exactly. Like, I understand telling the people you live with so that they don't get freaked out why you have an animal costume. Like, I understand that. But I don't understand people who, like, sit down with their parents and they're like, I have to tell you something. Even, like freaking bronies would do that all the time as well, and I just don't get it. I never told my mom I was a brony either. I just came home with my freaking like pony figures, and she was just like, "Oh, okay." Like, boomers don't understand the concept of fandoms, and if you say you take an interest you have and you call it like its own separate thing, it makes it sound like more of a weird thing than it actually is. You know? Ah. You keep up with the new generation of pony? Not really. I saw the movie, and that's about it. I'm not really that. I mean, is there like new content for it coming out? I don't even know what's going on with pony stuff nowadays. And unless it's like a really good cartoon and stuff, like I'm not probably not gonna like get into it. I don't know. Yeah. It's do be like that sometimes. Since when do you have a new soda? Totally missed the switch. It's been a long time now, actually. Wait, let me look. Let's see. Let's go on an adventure. Meanwhile, I can retweet stream. There we go. Stream has been retweeted. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I almost got distracted again, but I stopped myself. Something went wrong. Amazing. Let's see, when was my debut? My debut for this character was... I'm still scrolling, 1 year ago, when I did the charity streams. It might play for a second, ignore it. If it does, it doesn't. Okay, good. That was 25th of March 2022. Yo, I had my Socks debut birthday a month ago and I totally missed it. I can't believe it. This is so sad. But yeah. Actually, would it have been... No. I was thinking that I debuted him on my main channel earlier, but I'm pretty sure the first time I started using socks was on this channel. Like 90% sure. Because I was... at that point, I was still on the fence if I even wanted to show him on my main channel at all. Yeah. It's always funny, like... I get so many people coming in either to these streams or to my YouTube channel being like, yo, when did this happen? Like, even, like, since when did your voice get so deep? Like, what happened? Like, like, I thought you were a girl. What's going on? It's really funny how some people just missed, like, this entire chapter of my life that happened, like, a year ago at this point. Not in a bad way, of course, like, you know. Is Andrew not a furry? That's a really good question. I think you should go and ask him. It says what app I'm using in the description, by the way. What do you think of your voice? I think it's really unique and sounds very comfy, but also different to your old videos. Would be interested in your opinion. Thank you! That's really sweet. Also, hi Dudin, how's it going? What was I gonna say? Just hit puberty later than most. Technically, yeah. Technically. To be completely honest, I'm not 100% satisfied with my voice. I still don't love how it sounds, but I am, like, significantly happier with it than how it used to sound. It's not that I, like, cringe when I hear my old voice. Not at all, honestly. It just sounds like a different person. Like, my brain is just like, oh yeah, that's that's somebody else. So I don't cringe at it in that way. But yeah, I am very glad that I don't sound like that anymore. It made it very hard to edit videos, honestly. To edit my audio and edit videos and stuff. And, you know, everybody says, like, every YouTuber hates the sound of their own voice. But eventually you just get used to it. And I'm 5 years later, I'm like editing the videos like, dude, when is it when am I gonna stop, like, being so uncomfortable? Spoiler, it never happened until after I started hormone therapy. Yeah. Water is empty. This is so sad. Tragic that estrogen doesn't naturally lighten your voice. I've been bamboozled. Yeah, it's surprising how many people think that estrogen can make you sound higher pitched for some reason. I guess because people just assume that testosterone and estrogen are just like complete opposites of each other and they just do the same thing but in a different direction. But yeah. That would probably make it a lot easier for some people. But also, on the other side, it's extremely difficult to train your voice to sound lower. And at some point you're just gonna hit a wall where you can't get any lower than that because that's just how your vocal cords work. So for transmasc people who can't get HRT for whatever reason, that kinda sucks, you know. So, everything sucks for everyone, basically, is my point. /LH. Unfortunately, Chip, no matter how much your voice changes, you'll always be British. I'm so sorry. Don't tell people. They'll all unsubscribe. Nobody needs to know. Chat seems a bit delayed. It's not that delayed. I'm just really far behind with reading. Because I'm bad at multitasking. Vocal exercises are heckin' tough. Yeah, I have so much respect for people who train their voice to sound more like feminine. It's a ton of work. That's why I frickin' can't stand people who think that like who like see like a trans feminine person and they're like, oh, you're not feminine enough, I'm not gonna like respect your identity. Like, bro, you do know how hard it is to make your voice sound higher pitched? It is so much work. Like, frickin' cut them some slack. I really can't stand people who only respect your identity depending on how much effort you put into fitting a frickin' stereotype. It is frustrating and it makes me, like, not enjoy living on the planet. Yeah. Yeah. Voice Chip has always sounded cartoonish for me. That's funny. I'm just a living cartoon, honestly. I even like wear the same clothes all the time. Washed, of course. But I do kind of dress like a cartoon character, not gonna lie. Clothes are expensive, okay? Why would I keep buying new clothes if I can just wear the same ones I have and just wash them? I'm saving so much money. Ever tried bubble tea? What's your favorite flavor tea if yes? Dude, I love bubble tea. I live very close to Dusseldorf, which has many bubble tea shops. My favorite flavor is taro, which is tastes amazing when they do it right, but unfortunately they very often do it wrong. I mean, not often, but it is common that a bubble tea shop will screw up your taro order because if they don't do it correctly, the taro will have, like, chunks in it, and it's absolutely nasty. You know. You know how it is. Taro is the vanilla ice cream of bubble tea, not exactly plain, but the most common and popular. Is it really? Over here, it's really not that common. When a place has it, it's like, yo, they have Taro, oh my god. Hell yeah. I don't know what the most common flavor is, though, I would say. I don't know. Why is there a bunch of cat faces in chat? That's really rude. You're screwing up my flow, now I don't have any more chat questions to answer. I'm about to jokingly ban every single person in the shop. Tried bubble tea once, then the next day the shop closed and I never saw bubble tea ever again. That is so sad. The next day? Bubble tea has had kind of a weird time in Germany because it keeps going through phases. It used to be really popular a couple years ago and there was a bubble tea shop in like every town, or like 3 in every town. And then they all died. And now they're coming back again. Yeah, I don't know why. It's interesting. Interesting time. Sorry for chaining the chain. The what do you even call that? Cat faces. The cat faces are too infectious. Yeah. I'm if in case it wasn't obvious enough, I'm not actually gonna ban everybody. I find those comment chains funny, but also I like don't know how to react sometimes. It's like, oh my chat is full of cat faces. That's cool. Now what? What now? What do we do now? Yeah. Wah 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 wah. What's your favorite color? I'm gonna put it in the description one of these days because everybody keeps asking. My favorite color is red. The same kind of red that's on Chip's scarf. Would you ever re-release the Chip hat? I don't know. I do have a different hat design in my store right now. It's like a little pixel art design that I really like. Cause I just really like how pixel art looks when it's embroidered. Something about it is just super satisfying to me, you know. Can I draw a line, please? Hello? I'm back, just had burger. I hope the burger was good. I would also like a burger. I'd love me some burger right now. Not gonna lie. This ball needs to be a bit further. Oh, no, that's the wrong tool. Hell yeah. Why is life so hard? Oh, actually, this shouldn't move already. We do a little redrawing. Do you know Lovejoy Band, or at least heard about them? Nope, no idea. What genre of music do you mostly like? I'm a huge Lovejoy fan. I like many genres. I tend not to really like listen to music based on genre, and more like artist, I guess. Why is my water empty? That's so illegal. I miss the old chip flake. I miss when people would stop like expecting things of me that I don't want to do. Yo, you know what I miss? I miss when I was like heavily depressed and I hated myself. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to go off on like this random commenter, but like, please. You can... I don't know, I mean, you can still watch the old videos if you prefer them. They're not like gone forever, you know. I respect I mean, it's not like I don't relate. Like I've what was I gonna say? I've had this experience where a creator that I enjoyed like starts doing a different style of content, and I preferred the other style that they did before. Like I can relate to that. Like it's just like telling that person like I prefer your old content, or like I prefer the old you, or whatever. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything good. So like, what's the point, you know? Yeah, it's kind of, it's like this whole thing of people who, where's Chip gone? That's illegal. This whole thing of people who see content creators as like not real people. It's like the more subscribers you have, the less of a human being you are to these people, and it's kind of I don't like that. That makes me a little uncomfy. I guess what I'm trying to say is, before you say a thing, think about, is this, what I'm gonna say, really useful? Or is it gonna do more harm than good? Also, did anybody actually ask? I'm sorry, I mean, all of this is /LH. Lighthearted, I'm not actually mad. Don't worry. I'm just in a funny mood. Where was the person who was gonna ask me about animating, by the way? Are they still here? When are we gonna see Arda the fursuit? When this channel reaches 100k subscribers. If it ever does. Then I'll do a fursuit live stream. You ever have problems with motivating yourself? If so, how do you deal with it? Dude, I always have problems with motivating myself. Okay, I mean... I say always. Honestly, I have to say, I think I'm like... I don't know how to say that in a way that doesn't sound like I'm bragging. I think I'm just kind of like better at motivating myself than the average person. Which is not to say that I'm like better than you guys, it's to say don't feel bad about yourself if you're not as like frequent with making content or like live streaming or anything as I am. Because like getting yourself to create something, like you don't have like a boss, you don't have a person telling you to do that thing. You have to like rely on your own willpower to do the thing. Meanwhile, your brain is like, yo, what about instead of that, we'll just like play a video game or like watch this TV show or something. Yeah, let's do that instead. Like you have to fight against that part of yourself. And that's like a lot harder than people make it out to be. It is difficult, and you should give yourself credit if you're able to overcome that part of yourself, or like not which frame goes here? 2. Not feel bad about yourself if you can't get over that part of yourself yet. I think like part of what helps keep me motivated is to accept that sometimes it is going to be hard to motivate myself. And when I do motivate myself to do a thing, that's an achievement that I should be proud of, you know? And I think if you get into that mindset of like, yo, I did the thing, I should be proud of it and stuff, you will motivate yourself even more from that, because your brain is like, you train your brain to be like, yo, it's a good thing to do this, because it's a good thing. Just generally, it's a good thing. Hope that makes sense. I guess it's a bit hard to give motivation advice in general, because I feel like it really depends on the kind of person you are. So if I have to give any kind of general advice, I would probably say you kind of need to figure out what it is that motivates you. Like, and then like hone in on that basically. And also to remember that it's completely okay if a technique that somebody else is using doesn't work for you. It just means that your brain works differently. It doesn't mean you're lazy or like a bad person, or that you can never get motivated at all. Just remember, there's lots of different techniques to getting motivated, and you just need to find the one that works, the one or the couple that work best for you, you know. Anyway, pop out for about 5 minutes and they're still talking about bubble tea. I think you are quite far behind. They're gonna hear me say this in like 10 minutes and be like, wait a second. Make sure to refresh if you feel like you are behind. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make these frames a little bit... Hello? A little bit less... shorter. A bit more short. Yeah, I'd say about 4 frames each for now. But we can always change that later. One, 2, 3. Did I do this correctly? No, I did not. Okay, so we like grabbing it here. Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. This one is supposed to be the short one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this isn't an ease out frame. there a way we could send you fan mail or something without knowing your address? There's that actually you can send me mail to the address that's on my channel about page if you want to. It's not like a PO box or anything, so don't send me like massive packages or something. But you can send letters to that address. Okay, and then he grabs it like this, and this is the long one, and then this one is short. Then is this also an ease in frame? Me when I forget my own and how my own animation works. I've actually gotten 2 fan mails in total over the years. Yeah, this is what I want. This one should be a bit longer though, so it's about around the same timing. Doesn't have to be exactly the same though. I think that might look a little bit too static if I do that. Imagine you open the letter and it's just hand-drawn. You like kissing boys, don't you? They like spend like $5 sending a letter overseas, and you just open it up. It doesn't even say like their name on it or anything. It's just like, you like kissing boys, don't you? I would cry. Like, how did they know, you know? How could they possibly know that I like kissing boys? Like, okay, now it's in between time. Oh yeah, I said this on another stream before, I think. This is the part of the stream where my voice starts dying. I love it. If you have any stickers, feel free to send me those. I have a little sticker collection going on my iPad. So it grabs it, and then around... Oh, the in-between would go in between these two, actually. Let's do it. Yeah. 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 Big on arms. We don't need those anymore. Okay, so in between, we're gonna use the onion skin so we can see both frames. Hell yeah. Actually... Actually, the right paw wouldn't move because it didn't get hit by the ball yet, so... Only these arms would move. Wait, that one wouldn't... Wait. Yeah, it would. It would move. Yeah, this happens a lot. I get confused by my own ideas. That's the wrong tool. I love that. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, actually, spoiler, I'm working on a kind of big project. I don't know when that's gonna come out because I honestly don't know how long it's gonna take me to animate. And I'm also going to the UK in the beginning of May, so I'm gonna have less time to work on it. I hope it's not gonna take that long. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've been doing the planning already. I'm gonna continue doing the planning after the stream is over. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's cute. What kind of big project? I don't know how much I wanna I don't know how much I wanna reveal about it yet. I like keeping secrets. Chip Flake the movie. Dude, what would Chip Flake the movie even be about? Just a bunch of cats taking over the world. Let's pop another in between right here, right there. Oh yeah. Basically Godzilla, but instead of Godzilla, it's Chip. That would be great. You could tell a little. Only 150 viewers will know. That's not slightly terrifying. I don't know. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil anything yet. I'll say it's kind of it's gonna be kind of deep in like an emotional way, I guess. Not like super deep, as in like you'll reconsider the point of life after you watch it, kind of thing. But like not as goofy as my usual videos. If that makes sense. I love how I keep using the wrong tool. Move it. Chip, I'm going to Germany soon. Any spots you would recommend I should go to? It depends where in Germany you are. I'm assuming you don't mean you're just gonna like pick a random part of Germany to go to. I live in, what do you call it in English? North Rhine-Westphalia. So I only really know about the places around here. Yeah. Chip gets depressed wholesomely. Honestly, yeah. That's a really good way to describe it. How old are you? At least 325. Little known fact about me, I'm actually a vampire. I just don't have any memories of anything that happened over 20 years ago. Like every 20 years my brain gets reset. So I just live as an entirely new person every time. I think I want one more frame to like ease in this part. But this one is just gonna be... I still need to copy you. If I send a $500 super chat, $500 super chat, will you tell us? At that point, probably. I mean, tell you what, my age. It's 1 AM for me right now. I need to sleep. It is 5 PM right now. I need to sleep. No, that's the wrong part. We want to do this part. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm like a weird kind of vampire because I actually love garlic. Where I live, it's 11 AM, dude. When was the last time I woke up at 11? A few months ago, probably. How do I handle obsessive thoughts about changing my life? I keep on thinking about very big decisions, yet there's no way they can come true. It's just painful, to be honest. That's understandable. I don't know if I have any good advice for that, honestly. I kind of have something similar, but for me it's more like, I mean, I don't know, maybe you're talking about the same thing of just like thinking about things that I could have done different in the past. That would have like made my current life way easier. It's really hard to like not think about that stuff. Personally, I just try to like practice grounding techniques, which is like focusing on the present, noticing things around you, or like your different senses, like what am I touching right now? What am I looking at? What am I hearing? Stuff like that. Weird therapy session. I hope people are not using this as a therapy session. I think it's totally okay to be like, yo, do you have any advice for this thing? And if I don't, then I'm just gonna say like, yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry. In the sense of like, you might, you know, you might ask your best friend for help, even though they're not a therapist either, you know? Because sometimes they can help you, you know? Sometimes they can give you some advice that would help. And you know, not everybody has access to therapy, unfortunately. Hey Ozzy, how's it going? Welcome in. Yo, everyone in chat should go to... Wait, what is your handle again? Twitter.com/... Is it just Ozzy Kitten? The same as your YouTube? Anyway, everyone should follow Ozzy on Twitter. They make really good art, which is very adorable. But yeah, welcome in. We're actually about to end. Yeah, I have to go and work on my big secret project. Yeah. See, this is... Usually I would get a bit more done. I'm just not that good at... I'm not good at streaming and also animating at the same time. It's kind of why I stopped animating my videos while streaming at the same time. Hi, Amethyst. You also have really good timing. Yeah. Thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. I hope you have a very, very wonderful day. I'm gonna go drink some cola. Animation be looking adorable. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you think so. Have a very wonderful day. And consider liking the stream if you haven't already. It helps out a lot. Have a wonderful, epic day. Goodbye.